Hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about prostate issues. Specifically, kind of the most common thing that we see is prostate issues in intact male dogs. You can get prostate issues in cats, they're just not as common as they are in dogs. So, kind of the classic presentation for a dog that's having a prostate issue is going to be a dog that's dripping urine from his penis, straining to pee, bloody urine, sometimes straining to defecate, those types of things. It can look like urinary tract infections or trauma to the actual penis itself or something in that respect. And there's kind of three main things that you're going to see on the prostate. And when we're evaluating them, we're trying to figure out which of those three we're looking at. So number one is called benign prostatic hypertrophy. So that essentially means a inflammation or enlargement of the prostate associated with testosterone that really doesn't impact the rest of the body. So it physically impacts it, but medically doesn't, if that makes sense. These are the dogs that are typically dripping blood and whatnot, and we would recommend neutering ASAP so that we can get rid of that testosterone and shrink that prostate down. Number two is a prostatic abscess. So these are sneaky little boogers. We don't really know why some dogs get these, but dogs with prostatic abscesses are usually sick. They normally have a high fever. They feel like crap. You have to use very specific antibiotics. Many of them have to be hospitalized when they have this issue. Technically, the treatment can include like poking it and draining the abscess, but that's going to be a little bit difficult for your general practice to do. Last on the list is going to be prostatic cancer. So if you have an organ, it can grow cancer. Prostate cancer is a bit of a booger because it can be very, very aggressive. In a good amount of cases, by the time you find the prostate cancer, it has already spread to something like the chest. But if you're lucky and you catch it early enough, you can actually discuss removal of the prostate. It's not done often because it can be life-threatening to remove a prostate in an animal, and it's a very intensive surgery. But in some cases, whenever we have cancer in that area, that is the only treatment, and if the owner wants to be aggressive, we can send them to a surgeon to consider removing the prostate or removing part of the prostate. That does come with a lot of potential complications, so you have to be on board and actually sit and very intensely listen to client education on that one when you go to your vet. And it's not something that most general practice veterinarians are going to do. So that's kind of your three big things that we're looking for with prostate issues. They all have available treatments, but you got to figure out which one it is before you can figure out the treatment.